Hello, Capricorn. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading for the month of Capricorn. I want to thank you guys so much for your support, your likes, subscribe, shares, orders you place with me. Thank you so much. And if you celebrate the holidays, if you celebrated Thanksgiving, I hope you had a wonderful time with your family. For all of you who celebrate, I hope that you are enjoying this wonderful holiday season and whatever your beliefs are and however you celebrate. I'm wishing so much joy and peace and love for everyone. Yes, yes, yes. I'm excited to be here and I'm ready to get you going. I don't want to drag this on, but yeah, I'm just showing a little appreciation. Okay? Capricorn, I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading, laid the foundation of your spread the way that I normally do. And this is just the beginning. I will be clarifying some things, all right? Now, we're going to start with the card on the bottom of the deck. And this is going to give me the theme of what's going on with you, what this reading is about, and what to look out for in birth. You have 7 of water, and this is illusion. This would be equivalent to the 7 of cups in the traditional tarot, okay? All right. During this month, during December, you'll be feeling like something is too good to be true. This is exactly how it's coming in. This is how I'm picking this up. Something is too good to be true. And it feels like you it feels like you think that someone's pulling the wool over your eyes with something, with some kind of deal, with some kind of offer, maybe. You feel like the options that you have, or the options that you're told that you have, you don't believe it. You don't believe that all of those options are valid offers or valid options. And then this is about illusion, which means something appears to be something that it's not. With the traditional 7 of cups, you have so many options, and it does cast an illusion. But it's having options, being able to daydream, being, having all of these options and not being able to decide. But usually those options are there, especially if the card is in the upright position. It's usually there. You just have to be able to reach out and choose and pick whichever one is yours. Whichever is best for you or whatever. Or to keep your daydreams going, so that you can manifest and make those options a reality. But in this particular deck, in this particular card, it feels like someone is teasing. It feels like someone teasing you with something. But you're sharp enough, or you will be sharp enough to recognize someone's game, someone's folly, someone's illusion that they're trying to cast. This is what it feels like, and I've never described this card in this way. This is my first time. This is what gut is telling me. This is what intuition is telling me. You don't. It doesn't feel like you will be confused by something. You'll be unsure and unable to make a decision. Doesn't feel like you are fantasizing or running into something that is not real because you want it so badly to be real, but it's not. It's a mirage, you know. Seeing water there out in the desert because you're thirsty and it's 20 degrees, but the water's not really there, but you just want it so bad. This doesn't feel like that. It feels like you recognize gain. It feels like you're going to see someone's gain. And I don't know why this is coming in so strong like this. That is for some of you. That won't be for all of you. Let me just clarify. Some of you, it will be just this, an illusion, not knowing whether something's real or not, having options, and you have to decide, which to choose, which is best for you. For some, this it is what it is. It is going to be what it is. All right, let's see how the rest of the story goes, the rest of the reading goes for you. Right here, and this is you, and you're coming in with the Fool card in reverse. You have the Fool card in reverse. This Fool card looks a little bit different. It is a baby in its mother's womb. Okay. Reverse. I'm looking here. Right here in the middle, this is your situation. And what is covering your situation, what is challenging your situation in a negative or positive way, in a way that can help or in a way that can hurt. You have Son of Water, and this would be considered the Knight of Cups in the traditional tarot deck, and it is covered by the Wheel of Fortune. Here at the end, total outcome, you have the Hangman in the upright position. And of course, over here with the color therapy cards, you have the color blue. You've got blue. And we're going to go over this in just a moment. How to see how this card ties in. With the Fool card, this feels like one or two things for you, and it can be both. Because it's in reverse, it's like you're not taking a risk. You're not ready yet. You're not taking a risk. Maybe you need more information. Maybe you need to, muster up the courage to do it. Okay? Or you're holding out because you don't feel like maybe something's not worth the risk. Although the opportunity is there, although you do have faith, but there's something that doesn't quite click and you feel like maybe it's not worth it, or maybe this isn't the right time to do this. There's a bit of apprehension there. You want this new beginning. You're right there. You're right there. Some of you are right there, ready to come out, ready to be birthed into the world. But it's like, I'm kind of comfortable where I am right now. This nice dark space is warm in here inside mommy's womb. I'm not ready to come out. I'm not ready to be introduced to the world, to really go out there and take this chance, this risk. Something doesn't click. Something's not clicking for me yet. instinct tells me to wait a while, to hold on. For some of you, this is your fear talking. For some of you, this is your, maybe your intuition, and you're trying to use good judgment. You're trying to make calculated moves so that you won't be foolish with them. You want to make, take calculated risks, okay, instead of just having blind faith, okay? You want to make calculated risks first. For some of you, you have been foolish. You feel like you've done something foolishly. You feel like you jumped out there, made some sort of mistake, and you feel like you have egg on your face. You feel foolish because you didn't stop to look at the bigger picture, to try and evaluate the situation and judge the situation before doing it. And some of you, you've taken the risk in the past and it didn't pan out. So it's like, okay, I learned a lesson right here. I see another opportunity coming in here, but hold on, wait a minute. Let me not jump so fast to this one. And for somebody, you can't do it yet because there's something else pending. You have to wait and hold on because your plate is full right now. There's something else pending, some other opportunity or something that you're working on right now, because you've taken that risk, you've done that, and you just need to wait. It's not that you don't think that this is like a good opportunity, but you have to hold on for a minute. You got to kind of push back and not just jump head first into something else. You have to work this through. That's what this, I know I'm saying a lot, but these are the messages that are coming to me. Now here, with the Sun of Water and the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun of Water, Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is romantic, he's sensitive, he's adventurous, he likes long walks in the park. He likes road trips. He likes picnics at midnight, wine and cheese out under the moon and the stars. He's romantic. Sensitive, romantic, intuitive. Wants love, will romance you. He can be curious, he can be creative. And he's exploring love. He's, a young adult exploring love. That's what this energy is. Learning himself, learning, how to interact in relationships. And it can be someone who's just, wanting to explore the things that he or she loves. And it can be a girl, it can be a woman. Doesn't have to necessarily mean love. We can love things. We can love hobbies. We can love jobs. We can love careers, business. We can love so many things. And then the Wheel of Fortune is here. So an opportunity to win at something with this Wheel of Fortune. It's like fate turning in your favor for something, and it brings good luck, it brings prosperity, it brings fortune for you. And this is a major arcana. This is something that's happening right within this situation is really good. But perhaps you feel that it's more of a gamble than an opportunity, than good fortune coming in. You know, you somebody's feeling like this is more of a gamble, and you're wondering whether or not this gamble is worth it, to go for something you love, someone you love, or something you love. And for some of you, to gain this fortune, you have to step out there. The fortune is here, but you have to take the steps to meet it. It's not going to just fall into your lap. There's something you have to do, some movements you have to make, some steps you have to take to bring it into full fruition. And that's the challenge. Will you step up to the plate and do it? Will you step up to the table, to the blackjack table? Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed in life. Almost everything we do, there's some level of risk, some sort of chance we got to take with something. And that's just life, period. We're all gambling with something to some degree. Because we don't always know exactly whether it's going to go in our favor, exactly we're going to get exactly what we want. you know some of us win big, some of us break even, some of us take a little, a loss, and then we have to get back on our square and do it again, try it again. That's just life. Over here in the total outcome, you have the hangman. And the hangman is about looking at things from another perspective. It is about not making any movements because you're gathering information. You're trying to get some sort of clarity, mental clarity. You're trying to understand something from someone else's viewpoint, someone else's angle, or you're trying to look at a situation from another viewpoint, another angle. This is one of those moments where the best thing to do in a situation is nothing. Just wait for a moment. It can also be stagnation. Something or someone is just stagnant. They're not doing anything. Now, I have a question, Capricorn. Do you feel like you don't want to take this chance because you're going to end up where you started with something in the past? Are you comparing the situation with whatever it is you happened in the past that made you reluctant to take a chance, that made you feel like somebody's getting over or trying to pull the wool over your eyes? Are you going to pass this opportunity up and not do anything, be stagnant with it? For some of you, you feel like you failed at something early in life, long time ago, a long time ago, when you were much younger, of course. You feel like you failed at that. And this opportunity is here. Wheel of Fate is working in your favor. The universe is trying to grant you something in her. But now you are doing something similar as the older version of you. You're repeating something that you've done, or you're trying to, you're just like you're trying to avoid repeating what you've done a long time ago, because you have the baby here in reverse and the grown man here in reverse. Do you kind of see what I'm saying? You didn't make a move back then, okay? And the adult in you, or the much older person, feels like, okay, I'm older, I'm wiser, I'm better, I'm smarter, nobody can get over on me, nobody can do anything to me. I see game, I recognize when someone's playing games with me, when something's not real. And I'm not letting anybody pull the wool over my eyes again. For somebody, this is a record that is playing over and over and over and over again inside of your head. It's like something that's been filed away inside of you because you don't believe you can have this. And it's maybe something that you learned very early. You don't believe it. You don't have faith in yourself, or you don't have faith in the divine and a higher power. You don't have faith and belief in things that you cannot see or touch yet. Everything has to be tangible for you in order for you to believe it. And it's like a belief system that's playing again, and it's playing out right here and right now. And because that record wasn't broken, or the issue wasn't corrected, you'd be repeating the same thing. And this lack of belief can cause you to miss out on opportunities. My question is, would you really want something like that just to validate what you believe? Just to validate what you believe about yourself, or believe about, things, Interesting. I'm tempted to clarify the cards in the middle, but I don't want to. You know why? Because I feel like if I clarify this and some cards come out, something comes out to validate what you believe is going to happen, then you'll say, aha, aha. Somebody's going to say, aha. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm not making any moves. Look at those cards that came out. It's going to feed into whatever you don't believe. It's going to feed into like that pessimistic way of thinking, with the glass being half full and not half, with the glass being half empty and not half full. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to look at All right. Spirit, what message can you tell me about the Fool card in reverse? maybe a family falling apart, failure to have a family. Of Cups in reverse. Maybe somebody's disconnected from their family or they lost a family. There have been a divorce going on. Yeah, this is some sort of loss. You have the 10 of Cups in reverse and the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is a loss of happiness and family, a loss of money and perhaps assets, and you feel like, some of you feel like a fool because you lost this, or some of you took a chance at doing something, and because you took a chance at doing something, you lost, or you feel like you lost because you took that chance and that was the reason that you lost. Somebody also have a gambling problem, and this is what I'm picking up. Somebody have a gambling problem and they really can't do this. They can't take these kind of chances because they've lost family and maybe money and investments and time. And somebody have put up capital to play, to be a high roller. Interesting. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. That's losing. That's like losing on, your time, losing on, losing investments, losing, the harvest, or not being worth its weight in gold. It's not turning out to be the true value that it should have been. You feel like, somebody feels like they've wasted their time and effort into investing something of value, investing in family, investing in stocks, bonds, their 401k, investing in a business opportunity, maybe even a family business, And there was a loss because you did follow your faith at some point. You took a chance, but another chance is coming. Maybe this is a chance to redeem yourself and to regain what you've lost. A chance to do it all over again, but you're concerned. Maybe your loss for somebody was so big, it was so tremendous, that whatever this opportunity is, you feel like, it's an illusion, it's not real, I can't get this back, this is just too much. This loss was huge because it's the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is about completion, but it's also about total family happiness, total happiness. Even if you don't have like a big family or whatever, just total happiness. It is the ending of the cycle. You've achieved that goal. Now it's time to move on to something new. And since it's in reverse, that cycle could have already, it could be showing the completion, or something falls apart before it completes. And that's why the 7 of Pentacles is here. This is the loss of the investment. This is loss, loss of love, happiness, money, investment. Spirit, can you tell me why the Hangman is here? Tell me why the Hangman is here for Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn, I think you guys are going to be fine. Try not to worry. Look at this. Yeah. Now you have the Seven of Cups in reverse over here. And the Eight of Swords here. You know? You're afraid you're going to repeat something. This is fear. Fear. But you need to come out of the fear, you know? You need to come out of this anxiety. Seven of Cups. Maybe your intuition is serving you right about someone. This is for someone who, you know that someone's trying to pull a wool over your eyes with the situation. You know that this is an illusion, that it's not real. Because you got the Seven of Cups over here in reverse. And it's showing that it's an illusion, that your options are not real, that it's not, it's not what it should be. Now, for some of you, the Seven of Cups over here in reverse can mean you've selected. You've actually done something, or you should do something, and select one. Select from the options. And I'm reading very intuitively right now. In the upright position, it's like you're confused and don't know which one to pick. Oh God, there's like so many here. I don't know which one to get. It's like walking into Baskin Robbins ice cream parlor, and you see one flavors, and you just stand there and look at all of them like, oh God, I don't know which one to pick. And then you get the man or the lady behind the counter, and they have the little spoon, and they let you taste all of the different flavors from Baskin and Robbins, and you're like, I still don't know which one to pick. Why am I talking about Baskin and Robbins right now? I'm thinking about Baskin and Robbins ice cream. Oh God. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Somebody, you be contemplating on selecting one. You'd be passing this up, or this opportunity is here, but you need a little more time to think about it. That's for somebody. For somebody else, the Seven of Cups over here is validating what you already believe. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. It's not real. Honest to goodness, it's not real. I'm right. I'm right. I know I'm right. See, you see what I mean? Aha. I was right. My question is, are you really right? Or did you just need one little thing to validate what you already believe so that you can be right? Even if it's wrong. And sometimes that happens. People do that. Yep. With the Eight of Swords right next to it. Eight of Swords in the upright position is like someone feeling trapped, bound in a situation. They feel trapped, they feel bound, they feel like mentally tortured, but it's all in their head. This is in this person's head. This is not real. This right here is not real, because the person that feels trapped, they're thinking too much, they feel trapped, because these are about thoughts. The swords are about thoughts. You know, what's going on up here? This person is able to pop off the gauze and walk right through the swords. So they're not really trapped. They just feel like they can't make a move, like they can't do something. And in the reverse position, you can be coming out of it, or you need to come out of it. Maybe selecting one of these cups will free your mind. It may free you. It may, it may be a key to help you get past a certain point. They make all the difference in the world to your thought process, to your growth pattern, to your ability to grow, to your ability to heal, to your ability to evolve. But there's something you got to be proactive. You have to be more positive. You got to be more proactive. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. This is what I'm picking up from this reading. With whatever this means in your life, if it's love related, if it is about family, if it is about business or career, if it is about your education, it can be, this reading is not going to resonate with everybody. It's going to resonate with some, but not everybody. So you can apply this to however it works in your life. Okay? Activate your healing power. Now is the time for to do this. Activate your healing power. That means believe. You got to start believing that you have power, that you can heal. You can heal from whatever your heart, whatever you lost in the past. You can heal from that. You can heal, you can learn, you can grow. You have more power than you believe you have. But you have to make some sort of move with it, You got to make some sort of move with what you learn. And, as you grow, you got to make moves to get to this point. And I know this reading feel a little very specific or even odd for some of you. You feel like that was a weird reading. But, it just kind of deals with life. It's life. Life isn't always that predictable. It's not always that cut and dry. It's not always that black and white. Spirit, what actions should Capricorn take in the month of some of you got the answers that you wanted. Found out something, you're going to find out something is indeed an illusion, and it will free your mind, it will free your confusion, it will remove the cloud from over your head. Boundaries. Maybe here, maybe you'll be setting some sort of boundaries. maybe some boundaries of what you need to set, which is why you're not doing anything or you won't be doing anything. Maybe someone, for some of you, someone is pulling the wool over your eyes, someone's trying, maybe playing mind games with you, trying to cast an illusion and play mind games with you, and you need to sit back and say, nope, I'm not budging. I'm not doing what you want me to do. I'm not falling for the games you try to play with me. For some of you, this is what you're saying. And you will be setting some boundaries. Set boundaries. Protect your precious time and energy. Okay? And that one will go here, probably in the beginning. Protect your time and energy. That goes here for some of you, and that goes here for others of you. But again, the situation is how you perceive it, because the wheel is turning, and even if it's something good, it may not be something that you're ready for, because this is good energy in the middle here, but it may not be exactly what you want, exactly what you're ready for, exactly what someone else believes that you should have or believe that you should be doing, And you have to say, hey, wait a minute, this is life. I have options. I can pick and choose what I want from what I don't want. I don't have to take something because it is offered to me. I'm not interested. And that'd be a discussion for, some of you be having that discussion. Okay, Capricorn, this concludes this reading, and I hope that this helped you in some way. I know it's not going to resonate with everybody, but I think it will resonate with someone. It will resonate with somebody. So please let me know how it works out for you. If you'd like to see the love readings, join me over on Patreon. You can find the link below this video, and we'll take it from there, We will take it from there. If you like a personal reading, you can book a personal reading with me through my website that is also below this video, in the description box below the video. Okay, take care, Capricorn, and enjoy this holiday season. Talk to you again. Bye for now.